CBS News immigration and politics reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez is near the border in Tucson, Arizona with more. So Camilo, talk to us about what factors are at play to account for this major drop in illegal border crossings.
Hi, Lana. The massive decrease in illegal crossings along the U.S. Mexico border has really been fueled by a confluence of factors, but in more recent times, it is mainly attributed to this executive action that President Biden took in June that is now disqualifying, Lana, most migrants and asylum seekers from being able to request and win asylum along the border. Right now, U.S. immigration officials under that executive action are deporting migrants much more quickly to Mexico or to their home countries without allowing them to request asylum. They are using that executive authority that President Biden granted them to carry out more deportations to Mexico and to other countries throughout the Western Hemisphere. That is having a message of deterrence on migrants, according to Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, who told us that this is the decisive action that is fueling this massive drop in illegal immigration here. But we also have to take into account, Lana, that there are other factors at play here. The Mexican government, for example, has been overseeing a large-scale crackdown on migrants heading to the U.S. and is preventing many of them from setting foot on American soil in the first place. And the temperatures here are increasing rapidly this summer. They are scorching hot, and that is making the trek across the border and across Latin America even more dangerous for migrants.
Appreciate you bringing all those factors into your reporting, because sometimes this gets distilled to such a basic level that it doesn't actually account for all that's transpiring. But Camilo, you mentioned the Mexican government, and you were at a Mexican shelter in Mexico. Talk to us about that experience.
Yes, that is such a critical question, Lana, and thank you for asking it. We did travel to Nogales, Mexico, on the other side of the U.S. Mexico border. And what we saw, the main takeaway from that visit, Lana, is that while U.S. crossings along the American border have plummeted, the situation in Mexico is still dire. We saw dozens of families with really young children and single moms in a shelter in Nogales who are desperately trying to enter the U.S. They're either trying to get an appointment through an app known as CBP-1 that the administration set up to allow people to request asylum legally at official border crossings, or they have just been deported and returned from the U.S. under this executive order that we just discussed. And so there is still a bottleneck of people, of migrants waiting to enter the U.S., but the demographics, again, are deportees, families with young children, and others who have been traveling for days, if not weeks and months, to get to the U.S., but are now finding it much harder to be able to request asylum because of the new policies, Lana.
And Camilo, I also want to get your take on this ride-along that you had at the border wall. What did you learn? What did you see?
Well, our ride-along on the U.S. side of the border was also really striking and informative, Lana, because it is the first time that I've been traveling with Border Patrol and not seen any single migrant or asylum seeker. We spent hours with them along the Arizona border near our small town known as Sassabee, and we did not encounter a single migrant, Lana. And in fact, we went to a migrant encampment that I visited in March, and at that point, I saw dozens of migrants and volunteers helping them, distributing food and water to these newcomers. And when we went to this camp, we saw that it is completely abandoned and that there was no one there. So that really illustrates the story here, that crossings into the U.S. have plunged dramatically, and now really the humanitarian crisis in many ways, Lana, is in Mexico, on the other side of the border.
Given how much time you have spent at the border, the fact that this was the first time you ever witnessed no migrants trying to cross is very telling. Camilo Montoya-Galvez, thank you.